Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 No. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Heard every opinion that the crowd had about my praising. Every voice that tried to tell me what I do is too amazing. Crazy how the ones who never felt it always got the most to say. Every comment from the outside never once got in my way. Way I worship ain't for them, it never was from the beginning. Every time they tried to shut it down, I just kept winning. Winning in the spirit when my hands go up regardless. Every critic in the room just made my worship go the hardest. Hardest thing to silence is a soul that found its reason. Every season that they doubted only fed another season. Season of breakthrough came from every moment that I praised them. Every chain the enemy constructed, worship just erased them. Erased the fear, the shine, the weight of everything they mentioned. Every word they spoke against my worship fed my new intention. Intention was to lift them higher every single time they questioned. Worship was my weapon and they never ever guessed to say what you want, but I won't stop. Every word against my worship makes it go up to the top. Can't silence what the Father placed inside my bones. Worship rising from a place that nobody owns. Talk all you want, but my hand's still going up. Every hater in the room, just help me fill the cup. Won't stop, won't pause, won't lower down my praise. Can't stop my worship, gonna worship all my days. Yeah, David had him watching when he danced before the ark. Every dignified opinion couldn't dim that kind of spark. Bark is always louder from the ones who never been delivered. Every testimony locked inside my worship makes me shiver. Shiver not from fear but from the weight of what he's done. Every battle he has won for me deserves more than one. One song ain't enough to hold the gratitude I'm carrying. Every miracle he worked inside my life needs no comparing. Comparing what they think of me to what he says I am. Every outside voice becomes irrelevant. Examined every reason that they gave to make me quiet. Every reason fell apart the moment that I tried to tone it down one time and felt it in my spirit. Everything inside me said the king deserved to hear it. Hear it loud and clear across every room I enter. Worship is the fire burning hot at my dead center. Michael watched from windows full of pride and full of scorn. David kept on dancing like a man completely torn. Torn from every inhibition, holding worship back. When the presence of the king is near, ain't no turning back. The silence ain't an option when he's done this much. Every scar he healed deserves a praise they cannot touch. Touch my worship if you want, but it just goes up higher. Every attempt to stop it just becomes another fire. Can't explain the feeling when the worship breaks the ceiling. Every wall that doubt constructed crumbles with the healing. Healing came to moments when I lifted up his name. Every time they tried to shame me, worship rose in flame that no opinion and no pressure could extinguish. Every voice against my praise and I no longer distinguish between worship and performance. This is real. Every word I live to him is everything I feel. Feel the atmosphere shift every time the praise goes up. Every demon in the vicinity just got interrupted from their assignment. When the worship fills the room, everything they planned against my life undone by tune my heart to frequencies they never gonna access. Every high place in my life gets broken by the practice of the presence through the worship that I bring. Nothing and nobody stopping me from praising my king who never left me in the valley or the fire. Every time I praise him, something in my life gets higher than the ceiling, higher than the critics' voices. Here I am still worshiping regardless of their choices that they make about my praise don't move my spirit. Worship is between me and my king. They'll never hear it say, what you want, I'm still gonna praise. Worship is my weapon all my days. Every tongue that rose against my song fell down. Worship put me back up when life tried to drown. Can't stop what the Father lit inside his chest. Worship rising even in the middle of the test. Real praise don't need permission from the crowd. Can't stop my worship. Don't keep it loud. Keep it loud before the throne until he calls me home. Worship is the only language where I'm not alone. Alone with him, and worship is the safest place I know. Can't stop my worship, and I'm never letting woke up to the whispers of the ones who never clapped for me. Every single voice that doubted only stacked the energy I needed when the road was getting harder. Every critic in my story just became another starter for the fire that was burning in my spirit. Every negative opinion made me need for him to hear it louder, hear it clearer in the throne room of the Father. Every word they spoke against me made me push a little farther from the mediocre version they expected. Every low opinion of my worship got rejected by a spirit that was anchored in His presence. Every attack they launched against my praise became a lesson that the enemy will use the closest voices. Every familiar tongue that rose against my worship choices that I made to lift them up in every season. Every criticism thrown my way just gave me more reason to press deeper into everything He offers. Every word against my calling fill my spiritual coffers full of hunger, full of fire, full of passion. Every hateful comment send my worship into action that they never calculated and they planned it. Every time they thought they broke me, I was just expanding in the spirit, growing stronger in the battle. Every rattling opinion just became another rattle of the chains that used to hold me in that dark place. Every critic showed me I had found amazing grace enough to worship when the room was cold and empty. Every stone they threw became the building blocks of plenty of momentum from the ones who said I wouldn't. Every person that predicted failure said I couldn't have been more wrong about the spirit that was in me. Every doubt they carried just became the wind beneath me. Now all the fears they try to plant inside. Every criticism waters something deeper down inside of every worshiper is something unexplainable. Every outside voice against that fire is unsustainable. The praise that comes from knowing who you worship. Every low blow from beneath me only help me surface to a higher level. Every time they tested, every tongue that rose against my calling got arrested by the power of a worship they can't measure. Every word they meant for harm became my greatest treasure that I carry now in every room I enter. Every piece of criticism placed me at the center of His presence, where their voices lose their power. Every storm they sent my way just became another shower of His blessing falling heavy on my shoulders. Every critic made me bolder, every hater made me older in the spirit, wiser now about the warfare. Every attack from those beneath me taught me how to stay there in His presence when the noise gets overwhelming. Every low voice from beneath became a ceiling. I was failing every barrier they built around my calling. Every time they pushed me down, He kept me from the falling would have been the answer if He wasn't in the middle. Every critical opinion just became another riddle that He saw before they even had it written. Everything they aimed at me just left them empty and unforgiving, not by me, but by the time they wasted. Every bitter word they spoke is something they will have to face the fact that everything they meant to stop just multiplied. Every time they came for my worship, something in me testified about the grace that turns the bitter into sweet. Every critic from below just put more fire in my feet than I was planted on a rock. Hey, can I shake? Every word against my worship was a gift they didn't make. Make no mistake, the ones who doubted broke the motivation. Every low voice from beneath me fed my consecrated deeper into worship. Every time they hated, every single thing they said against me, God translated into power, into purpose, into praise. Every critic from below just added to my days of breakthrough, days of glory, days of open heaven. Every stone they threw at me came back to them as seven times the blessing on my life, because they tested every attack they launched against my calling. Repossessed by heaven, turned to fuel inside my worship. Every word they spoke against me lost its meaning on the surface level criticism never reaches where I'm living. Every low blow from beneath me keeps on giving me the reasons and the fire and the hunger. Every voice that tried to stop my worship made it thunder through the atmosphere and shake the ground beneath me. Every critic down below just helped the Father teach me criticism keeps on fueling
every low voice from beneath me.
Thank you for the schooling. Thank you for the schooling. Yeah. Notice how you, notice how you flinching every time I lift my hands up. Every time the worship starts, I see you trying to stand up and walk out like my praise is too uncomfortable. Every reaction that you have just proved it's uncontrollable. The power in the worship that is genuine. Every time you get uneasy, it tells me something's happening inside the atmosphere when real praise enters. Every demon in the room gets nervous at the center of my worship is a place they cannot handle. Every flicker of his presence burns them like a candle in the darkness is exactly what my praise is. Every time you get annoyed, it tells me that he raises up the temperature of glory in the building. Every uncomfortable reaction you display is just revealing that the worship hidden something in the spirit. Every time you try to shut it down, I need to hear it as a confirmation I am on the right track. Every bit of your resistance tells me I ain't going back to silent worship, back to keeping it polite. Every time my praise disturbs you, tells me I'm doing it right. Right is where I'm standing when the glory fills the room. Every opposition to my worship just confirms he's coming soon. Soon the breakthrough follows every moment of resistance. Every irritated face around me proves its very existence of a power they can feel but cannot name it. Every time my worship makes you nervous, I refuse to tame it down for comfort that was never in my calling. Every wall of pride and religion, I can hear it falling like the walls of Jericho and praise me forward. Every step I take in worship pushes back the dark disorder in the kingdom of the enemy. When voices rise, every lifted hand in genuine worship is their demise of every stronghold, every chain, every assignment. Every time I praise unsettles you, it's just divine alignment with a purpose that was set before I got here. Every sign of your discomfort just removed another fear that I was doing something wrong or going sideways. Every frown upon your face confirmed I found the right ways of approaching him with everything inside me. Every time my worship bothers you, it helps me find me deeper in his presence, further from your opinion. Every irritated soul around me lost their dominion over what I do and how I choose to praise him. Every time you try to dim my worship, I just raise him higher than the ceiling, higher than your comfort. Every sign of your discomfort is my sign to go further into territory where the glory gets more dense. Every opposition to my praise just makes a little more sense that I am touching something real and not performative. Every face that twists in discomfort, that's informative, informing me the worship isn't just an empty song. Every time you get uneasy, tells me I belong right here in this position, lifting up his name. Every nerve is shifting in your seat, just add it to the flame that I've been carrying since the day he set me free. Every time my worship bothers you, it just confirms to me the enemy assigned you to distract me. Every failed attempt to make me stop, it never cracked me open, only deeper into everything he's saying. Every opposition just became another reason for my staying in the worship, staying locked in his direction. Every uncomfortable reaction points me toward perfection, not of me but the path that he designed. Every time my worship bothers you, I know I'm right aligned with something heaven put his signature upon. Every time you try to stop my praise, it just goes on and on. The worship flows regardless of your feelings. Every sign of your resistance is just proof of all his dealings in my favor, blessing every moment. Every irritated spirit in the room became a component of the confirmation that I needed in that season. Every time my worship makes you nervous, that's my reason to press harder, reason to go deeper in the praise. Every bothered soul around me just confirmed I found my ways that lead directly to the presence of the Father. Every opposition just confirmed I need to go no farther from His presence. Know the worship keeps me closer. Every time you flinch when I praise Him, I get bolder in my worship, bolder in my consecration. Every sign of your discomfort feeds my desperation for His glory, desperation for His face. Every time I worship troubles you, I found my rightful place before the throne where everything they say don't matter. Every critical opinion around my praise just starts to scatter like the darkness when the light decides to enter. Every bothered face around me place me back at center of His will is where my worship always leads me. Every time you try to stop, it just confirms He sees me, sees me in the secret, sees me when I'm on a run.